this over here so I can take a look at that later. That was my Saturn rocket I'll be building Saturday at the request of the Useless Wizard. Go watch his mini stream if you're catching this. You'll like his stream. He's pretty good at it. Um, he's got an interesting thing going on there, but I'll be finishing this tower up here. And then once I am done with this tower, I'll be working on his Saturn rocket that he requested. Of course, I kind of asked him to pick something, and that's what he came up with. So I will build it as that is what is required. But I will enjoy it too, because I love building this. But, you know, we're going to keep adding things. This world will eventually be filled with stuff. We're going to just go for now on this. And just keep going. If someone joins and they want me to build something, I might switch over, but hopefully they'll save that for a scrap mechanic. Which I do not have much going, but I will have my mobile base in there soon. I'm about a third of the way there on that. Just need to get my freaking car back to the base. I don't remember where my car's at in that game anymore. It's probably disappeared. Alright. Yeah, I was working on this the other night, and talking to Useless Wizard. This has been my good luck game, actually. You know, I've gotten more followers while playing Minecraft. I've had more interaction while playing Minecraft, but then again, it had nothing to do with the fact that I was playing Minecraft. Maybe it did. Maybe people don't mind watching me play Minecraft. Alright. But yeah, you know, I enjoy Minecraft, so if people enjoy watching it, I will keep playing it. I'm thinking I might force the daytime next time so the screen doesn't get so dark when people are watching. Or you know what I could do? Duh, Davey. Video settings. Full screen resolution, current, no, current. Brightness, there we go. Let's go up to 45. Done, done. Back to game. Oh yeah, that's much better. You guys can actually see. Now it'll never actually be too dark in here. Hooray! Not sure, it might be too bright during the day though. If we get blinded, I will turn that off. Turn it down, I mean. Let's see. Let's go! Want to get onto that Saturn rocket. But I also don't want to be a quitter. Mama didn't raise no quitter. This, of course, is the spot that I picked to do last. You know, it's just the longest sections. Oh well. You just do them in big windows and then leave the small windows for last, and those will go quick. Look at this. We're only a couple rows away from this window being done. There'll be little things along the way that I gotta do, so we'll be able to break up the monotony a little bit. See, I can already see over there I gotta get layers of diorite over there, so I'm gonna do different things. So once we finish this one, we'll do that around the edge and break up the monotony a bit. So one of the bad things about building in mass here is that it can just be a lot of repeating the exact same things over. Oh, you know, I don't want to do that. That'll take forever if I do it that way. But, you know, we're going to get this tower finished one way or the other so I can move on to my Saturn rocket that I'm doing. And other suggestions. And I think I'm going to put a limit on size from now on these. That they have to be able to be finished in the one day. Because a full week of doing the same building is going to get old every time. But it will make the world look cool. It will make the world look cool. And that'll be awesome. A very It's very flat now, but we already got a village and we got a giganto tower. So let's do this now. And again, if you come in and you have a suggestion or want to see me build something specific in this world, let me know. I'll start it and write it down and keep track of it and spend at least 4 to 6 hours building on it. That's the current goal, is to try to get everything done in a 4 to 6 hour stream if possible. This one is a failure on that. It's probably going to end up being about 9 hours, maybe 10 hours of work when all's said and done. But hey, you know, I mean, that's with just getting the outside of the building done. There's not even the details to the inside that I'll add throughout the time I play. But hey, this is what you do. You build it big, and then you come back and fill it in. It's just name of the game. It's like Legos. You build it with as many Legos as you can. You don't care if you're mixing sets. Oh, I didn't even think about that. I should have put a different texture pack on. Should have bought a texture pack. Things to do in my off time. Texture packs. Ooh, I should get my cousin to make me a texture pack. Have my own custom characters. That'll be fun. But what should I have? Jay and Silent Bob. Gonna do it. Though I gotta say, Jay has not aged well. Alright, so we're getting more and more done here. We're getting windows put up. It's kind of creepy how they just sit in there on those. It's like they're just they're gonna chill on this. This is my little balance beam of death. Especially since he has a bow and arrow. I just feel like I'm gonna get Dark Souls out of nowhere. He's gonna just all of a sudden notice me and you have died. It's a good thing I didn't go for it. The good thing you can't get killed in creative, really. Unless you, like, choose to. Yay, another window down. Alright, alright, alright. What was that? Someone wants to get frisky. No, Mr. Inman, I don't want to be with you. We cannot be friends. I need to turn something off here because it's distracting. But I'll see how long I can stand it because I don't want to get up. It's the ultimate in lazy. It's like, man, that's annoying. But it's not annoying enough to get me to get up. Eventually it'll annoy me enough, but that moment is not right now. Alright. Okay, here we go. Getting this line together. That'll make it look so much better in the end, but so much work for it. So much work for a little payoff that only like one person's going to really be impressed with. But hey, you know what? That one person is important. It's like that whole Good Shepherd story. Could take care of that one sheep. closing in on this. Getting sections done, getting areas done, making it look nice. Planning on, for now, just kind of skipping the back side until I finish the front side, so you can see how it looks at least finished at some point before it will be complete. You can see what it's going to look like finished. And I get at least those sides, but doing this helps with the design overall. Still have to do it for the bottom layer, but that is okay. I am super excited about this. Getting there, getting there, getting there. Look at that, we got just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 times 2, 28, 29 windows to go. I'm excited. We are getting there. Projects are too big sometimes. Gotta watch my time too, because I want to play some Scrap Mechanic before I get too late in the night and get into Overwatch or something. So, after this tower, again, like I was saying before, my buddy has asked me to build a Saturn rocket. He just first thing that popped in his mind when we were talking about something to build here, I saw he's got a good picture that he's gotten me for it, so we got a couple different examples. So I got different ones for it, and now I think I'm gonna probably spend 4 to 6 hours on doing building that, and then in Scrap Mechanic, probably the remainder of the time for that stream day, I'm going to try to build a functional rocket in the free mode for Scrap Mechanic. So I'm interested, I am ready, and I have ideas, and I think it's going to be epic. Epic. But yeah, no, if you enjoy this tower, the building of the Saturn rocket will probably be a bit more impressive because it'll have a lot more fine detail to it. This one is kind of bare minimum detail because holy crap, the thing is huge. If I was going to spend time doing detail, I would be doing this for the rest of my life and the rest of my streaming. You literally was not designed for one human being to do. Well, no, I did not watch the PS5 thing yet. I'm actually going to do that. I had thought about live streaming my reactions to it, but that seems a little weird. Like it's a console release, not an actual game. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe some people did. That's their thing. If that's what their group does, if they go tech blog or a tech stream, that makes sense. That'd be a fun thing to do, though. I'm trying to figure out some really random things to do. Like, I don't want this to be just a video game channel. Like, I want to play a lot of video games on it, but I'd love to do some variety. You know, some more actual variety, not just video game, different video game. You know, there's so many video games, they're very similar to other games, just different skins, you know, that's about it. Like, you have so many GTA clones that are just the exact same game over and over again with a different, you know, different main character skin. There's so many WoW clones out there now, and just, I'd like to do some stuff that's more unique as well, play some board games on stream too. I know that seems a little weird, I don't know if people would be into that, but I'd like to get a couple streamers together and just bring them all together for a board game stream. You know, just show our epic battle here, our arguments, something that's fun and quick. Party games maybe. You know, we'll figure it out. I'm sure I can get streamers to join up. They seem to always want to do just about everything. I've yet to find something that, you know, streamers haven't found a streamer that was into it. You know, there's a little niche for everybody out there, even some you don't want to get into. That Just Chatting place can be a strange area. But you know, I've been seeing some things too. People just doing some really funny, funky things on with crafts and stuff too. So you know, we'll come up with a lot of things here. If people have suggestions too, I'd love to hear them. So if you watch this and you think of something, drop me a line. Let me know. This is still an emerging platform of just content now. It's just, I'm amazed at what some people do with it. I want to try out some, you know, really weird stuff later on too. Ah. Ah. Let's see here. What else is there to do other than straight streaming on here? I'd nature stream. That's actually one thing I'm going to do as well. I know for certain at some point I'm going to go and I'm going to take my phone, I'm going to go out to nature, I'm going to show some people what Oregon looks like. Because I think a lot of people would love to move to Oregon if they ever came and just saw it. All you have to do is see it, and you'll know, oh, this is a cool place to live. Just very, very green. Greenery is everywhere. The whole state is alive. Well, the western part of the state. There's a giant desert in eastern Oregon. I will admit to that. But we have a lot of natural beauty here. It'd be great to go outside and show some of it to people and show places to go and things to do when you're out there. You know, that would probably be a major focus of the stream, but it'd be nice to do it on like a, you know, once a month kind of basis to go out and show people what the forest around here are like, the places I grew up with, you know, showing the way the rivers are and the overall skylines. Some epic views here in Oregon. Let's see, getting there. Floors are the most boring part of the game. Ever tell somebody you know, if someone ever tells you they enjoy building floors in Minecraft, you walk away from that sociopath right now. Just immediately. There's no good that can come from someone who enjoys building floors. Alright. Sorry, I have allergies, so I'm trying not to sneeze all over the camera. Let's see here. So we got that done. Let's see what it looks like over here. Yep, we're good. Perfect. Let's put this first row down, just like the other ones, and just keep it going along all the other edges. Just a little weird though. Alright. Oh, I need to finish that corner. I did not finish that corner, so that's what looks weird. I knew something looked off. Okay. Okay. Alright. 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 So let's go down and get the glass on that layer. Getting the first layer of glass on this layer here. Hey now. So I'm messing with my floor. redstone beneath you guys, so you guys need to not mess with my floor. So my redstone's gonna go. Now I just gotta figure out what I want to do the floor in, because I don't want it to be diorite. I have to do something different. Because it's gotta be, if this is the ledging around, that the glass goes down to it, we're gonna want the floor to be down right there with it, but different color. I want it to look like it's a giant slab of marble or something. Let's, oh, you know what? You know what might help here? I'm gonna do something real quick. 1 second. Alright. Alright. Back to game thing. I knew something was missing. I was like, what is going on? It feels so dead right now. No music. I'm not actually even a music guy. I just got used to playing with it now. And, you know, now it's hard to stop with the music controversy out there. Like, you know, at least this one is specifically designed for it. So I'm glad I got used to using it already. This should soon keep things from crawling in here too. Oh yeah, I already got a window finished. Let's just finish this one up. Let's do it. Interesting. I'm actually really enjoying this group. Guarantee sometime next year this band or this group, whatever you want to call them, is gonna have a song that's featured for a movie. Like it'll be the title song for it. They're just so many things I've heard from them are just so good, and this fit with so many video games. So. Not every song they have is a killer song, but they have enough good ones for me to know that it's just a matter of time before one of them gains enough traction. Alright, we're getting another window done. Bam! So let's... So I'm gonna start fencing those motherfuckers in. So let's get these ones. Alright, and get another row going. I need to do something here too. Jeez, I need to stop messing with my setup here. Alright. And I was able to figure out what was going wrong with my feed yesterday. Not yesterday, but 2 days ago when all the people started following me all at once. This is my Facebook. I have followers on Facebook now, and it multi-streams apparently. I should be checking my multi-stream chat. Let's see here. Multi-stream. Nope, nothing. Jeez, I need to fix that too. I need to have it go to game capture so you guys aren't popping in and out. Amateur things that I'm figuring out. Again, I'm still learning. I've only been doing this a few months now. Total, it was only a few weeks the first time, and I dropped it, and now I picked it back up, and I think I'm going to be going strong on this for a while now, but man, this is... This already sounds like one from a movie I've heard. Alright, is everything else up here with this? Alright, good. Oh, wait, no. Uh-oh. Oh, no, it's not uh-oh. It's right, this needs to get... Yeah. We'll just go with like a structural thing and just say it's going to be andesite. Nope, that's not gonna look right.
I know you're a monster.
What? Nope. You gotta remember, I gotta stop working on places in this that'll only be seen by me. Like, if it's not gonna be seen by the outside world at first, just don't worry about it. No one else is gonna see it, so they don't need it. It's there for my sanity maybe, but at the same time, I will forget where the problems are eventually. But then again, I can always correct it later too. Why does it sound like I'm playing Deep Rock?
I know you're a monster.
Alright. Let's go. Hi ho, Silver. Away. Ah! Oh, Minecraft. I have such a love-hate relationship with you. What time is it? Okay, we got 30 minutes into this. We're closing in on things. We're getting stuff done. Oh, that's not the right one. That's not the right one either. There we go. Look, guys, I'm almost done. I got a layer all the way across, all the way down. Now I just gotta get these windows. So we are going to start with this window. And then we're gonna keep going on the front side. Leaving the back side for another time. Probably not going to be able to get all these windows finished today, but we will try to get as many of them as we can. to attempt to say that we're going to get all the windows finished today. This is going to be a tomorrow project, I guess. But we will get close today. Today we will get it within striking distance. Piecemeal is how it's done. Now, again, if you come in and you have a suggestion and you want to see me build something else, I will start building on something else. I'm just continuing on now because this is going in the order the ideas were given. So I'm going to do this and then Saturn 5 and then I'll move on to other projects. This music's a little intense. Alright. But oh well. I'm liking it. Keep me pumped. Oh, now it's all tranquil again. Alright, getting better at this though. Like, my control is getting better. Making slightly less mistakes, doing that way less often. It's kind of things that'll help get the stuff done better that way. And that's the other thing is I think as I build this world, that will be what will help getting a Minecraft realm on here so people can come in and join me. You know, building it up more, having a big world for people to do it in. I'm gonna have to plot this out too. Start putting some stuff on there. Get people to come play with me. Do that same thing with Scrap Mechanic. I want to get some people to come start playing in that too. Snowfall. Oh, some cherry blossoms. Oh, well, that makes sense. Very much reminds me of cherry blossoms. Oh, Sakura blossom. Think of all the products that people have poured their hearts into on things like this that are just given away for free. And then think of all the like half-assed products that frickin' major people put out and be like, oh yeah, this is a song. It's like, dude, that's you fucking around on the guitar for like 15 minutes. It's not actually you doing anything special. You repeated somebody else's riff for 5 minutes and then came up with a new one. Like, I don't know, it's just frustrating. It's like when you see an artist who's killer and just has amazing skill, and it's like, oh man, do you sell your art? No, I could never find any buyers. Then you see someone who draws like a little doodle with their hand drawn thing that looks like a frickin' stick figure, and they're making, you know, 6 figures a year of drawing stuff, and you're just like, what the hell? Why does a person with real talent get nothing? Appreciation of the talents. I think people have lost a lot of appreciation for the art, especially because a lot of people have misunderstood art for so many years. Try to think of art as something fancy. Art should just be passion. It's like if you're passionate about video games, then when you're playing it, you're making art. If you're passionate about painting, then when you're painting, you're making art. If art is something that you're not passionate about at all, you don't want to make art pieces, then you're sitting there and painting, doing anything, you're not making art. You're just wasting time. You're killing time. It's like, watching TV. It's not an art form. It's just killing time. If you're not passionate about it, people are passionate about shows. So there are people who are passionate about watching shows and the information about them and absorbing the knowledge from them, creating their own lore about them. Just they're passionate about the subject overall. Those people can make art literally from just participating with their stuff. But I don't know. It bugs me when I see low effort or low want stuff. People who don't really enjoy it or get anything out of it. They're just doing it to try to get people to send them money. It's like whenever I hear a streamer say that they're playing a game that they super hate because that's what people find popular. It's like, really? You're gonna play Fortnite despite the fact that you think it's a terrible game, and just because people watch it? Like, I get that that's your job to make money playing games if that's what you do, but at the same time, if you're not enjoying yourself, then why did you go to doing this? Like, you could go be miserable at a 9 to 5, like, be much more secure and not have to worry about pleasing people as much. If you're doing this, I hope that you're wanting to play games for a living, or you're hoping you want to make your art for a living, or entertain people for a living. And I guess that can be it sometimes too. People just like, if they're entertained by a game, and that's what people want to be entertained by. But there's lots of people playing those. Let someone who enjoys playing it play it and entertain them. I don't know, just my opinion on it. If you're not a fan of it, if you're not having fun doing it, then don't detract from the people who are. Just let them do it. Do your own thing. Do your stream. Be as famous as you can with that. You don't have to be the next ninja to enjoy streaming. This is probably actually the best part of my day, is getting in here and having people come in and talk and tell me what they want to see and do. Don't get it as much as I do as other streamers do yet, but I feel it'll get there. It's just a matter of spending the time doing it and giving people opportunity to come find you. And then also perfecting your stream a bit too. That's one of the things I gotta get better at, is making sure my mic level's at the right spot, that my stream is consistent. Definitely need to get hardwired at some point though, so I can play some games that are. Yeah, I don't hardwire because I bought a wireless one on purpose because my frickin' modem's in a really bad spot. I'm gonna get an Ethernet cord that'll do it, but the people that live here don't want me to put a hole in the wall because holes in the wall can't ever be replaced. And I frickin' went to the wrong side to do that. Was supposed to be working from this side, guys. Why didn't somebody stop me? Working from the wrong side. Not gonna get anywhere close to finishing this if I keep doing that. I guess it's closer to finishing now, but still, it's like I'm trying to do this side so I can see how it looks. Alright, how much time I got here? 20 minutes. 20 minutes on the clock. See how many windows I can finish in 20 minutes. That last window took me almost 10 minutes. We got this. Playing Long Night by Approaching Nirvana. again, approaching Nirvana. Like, I need to just buy some music from them because they're good. I like them. I need to probably also get off their album so you guys can hear some variety. But you know, it's too late now, so we're gonna hear the whole album. We're hearing it. It's doing it. You're listening to their entire product. It's all Nirvana. Sorry, approaching Nirvana. We didn't quite get there. Ah! Sorry, people. I may have to stop for just a second. One second. I have to give someone my address. One second. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Distractions. Now I have to add an extra minute on the clock. 1 minute onto the clock. Bam. Ah. Okay. So I will have a guest over actually in just a little bit, so when they get here I will have to go out and leave. So I will have to cut this just a few minutes short. I'm not certain. I'm going to try to keep it going the full time though. I do not want to make this person wait because they are going to bring in medication to my aunt, and that is very nice of them. Very good person, very fun dog lover as well, so they may be bringing their doggy with them and you guys may get to meet the dog sometime. Doggos! Doggos are instant there's karma on the internet. Just dogs and cats. Just bring a dog and cat on your stream and you're gonna get people. Just do it once a day. It's my advice to you. Get a dog or cat and exploit them. Exploit them for those views and followers. Alright. We're going. Ah! Coming bad, guys. Starting to make mistakes. Don't like making mistakes. Mistakes make the game take longer. Alright, well. Doing this still. That's the other thing I'm going to be looking up tomorrow night once I finish this towers. I'm going to be looking up stuff live for mods for this to make things easier for building. Because once I finish this tower, I don't want to do it before this. Because I want to prove that I can do it with just regular tools. And I'm going to see if I can build, like, get things that are like, oh, build a straight line straight up for, 100 blocks with one click. Because that would make doing a lot of this a lot easier. Oh, cool. They're going to be here in about 20 minutes so I can finish the stream. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Awesome, awesome, possum. Awesome, possum. Don't know where I learned that saying, but actually I do. Buddy Drew's wife, she says it all the time. Awesome, possum. She's a hoot too. She is so very innocent at times, and then at others just so very not. And it's a great mix. They're good. They're good couple together. It's another one. They just had a kid, so I'm gonna say another shout out to them. Congrats, Drew. Congrats on another one. Now you have two. You are one more follower closer to taking over the world. You now have me beat by 2. It's not a race. I'll just have triplets one day. I'm sure my wife will be happy. Speaking of, I need to get on that. Getting a little old myself to not be looking around. Don't want to be one of those guys who's 50 getting married for the first time. No, I definitely don't want to be a guy who's 50 getting married for the 3rd time either, so. Getting there, guys. We're getting there. We're gonna have a corner finished. Holy crap! Once I have the one corner finished, then it's just getting. Yeah, wow. There's got those 2 windows here. If I could finish at least one of those 2 windows before the end of the stream, I'll be happy. Thanks to distractions, we're only getting about 1 window every 10 minutes. I'll have to respond to King Base Cannon after this too. Oh, and there's gonna be a lot of merch coming your guys' way soon. My great artist friend, Mr. Savage over there. I don't know if he's going by. I think it's Savage Twitch is what his Twitch is gonna be. But he is making basically a straight up merch store on Twitch where he's just going to be designing and making, art on live, and I'm going to help him hook up the camera here soon so you guys can enjoy his artwork being created live. And he likes to move around a lot, so it might be a little weird, but we'll figure out a system that works for him, and we'll get him on. And he's got quite a bit of things already up for his merch just because he likes to draw already. So I told him, start now, just get it out there. Worst case scenario, it's sitting on the store not selling, Best case scenario, he sells tons of stuff and starts making some money off of it. So, if you're interested in decking yourself out to look at some cool stuff, he'll be having a lot of. So far, my favorites on his, he has a I Can't Breathe hoodie and t-shirt. He's done a hand-drawn stuff on, and then also, other thing he has is a mug that I like that says Worthless on it. Pretty good. It's cool. Check it out. You'll see I have some of his artwork on my stuff as well on some of my sites. Just like I'm using my buddy Heavy Steps Music for intros, exits, and sounds inside here. You're going to see that a lot. What I'm doing here is just I'm going to eventually replace all of what you see on screen, everything what you hear, all of what you see on me, everything that you see on my room to be supplied basically from somebody I know, from their business, from their own creative hand. Certain products, of course, I'm not going to be able to do that with. Like, obviously, I don't know anybody who owns a camera company who's going to make me a webcam, so, or sell me, or give me free webcam products or something to plug for business. So on that, I'm going to stick with the major brand still, but there's certain things I'm going to want to try doing, especially clothing wise. All my clothing eventually that I'm going to be wearing on stream is going to come from things that I purchased that people make on here. I don't want to be wearing don't want to be wearing anything on stream that isn't purchased from a streamer. And that's just part of my way of showing support for other streamers and the whole idea and the concept of the business here. The idea is symbiosis, not parasites. sorry using the word parasite, it's not probably a good term, but I've been playing a lot of Bioshock, and I just can keep thinking about the Andrew Ryan stuff. And it's like, man, he was a crazy fucker, but some of his ideas weren't bad. He's just a crazy fucker. I mean, free industry is, of course, been shown to be kind of blatantly stupid, you know, just straight free industry, because eventually people cheat it, and you know, you can't keep the crooks from, you know, cheating the system, and you can't keep a fair system if you're going to have the crooks pushing it out, and then you're always going to have people who are willing to exploit others. So, you know, we saw many times why those things don't work out. But he does have some fun concepts to quote. When you're young, you always side with the hero because they're on the side of good. As you get older, you slowly start to side with the villains because you're thinking, what the fuck is wrong with everybody? I think that's probably one of my favorite things about any kind of villain ever. Like, no matter how you do it, when you actually make me want the villain to succeed because he's got a good righteous point, and you know, you're not saying that you don't want the good guy to also win, but at the same time you would accept that the bad guy had a valid reason for doing what he did. I think those are the best kind of villains. When you can be left thinking that either side could have been in the right. And that's part of what happens in the Bioshock series at times. You see, you know, Andrew Ryan's, you know, he's a crazy guy who led to a lot of bad things happening. But, you know, why that happened was mostly because other people cheated his system and ruined his system. Had his system been allowed to not, you know, be ruined by other people, you know, if it was in a perfect world, then his system would have been great for everybody there. But because it wasn't in a perfect world, you know, it got destroyed. Hence, what, you know, kind of, I guess, an overall lesson about any kind of dystopian society, utopian society, I should say, turns into a dystopia. Though again, that's what the number 2 was about, is the idea that, you know, you can't have a perfect place to live until you have the people that were perfect in it, you know. And even then, you know, that's not possible. Alright, so we are closing in the final minutes here. Can I finish one more window? I got 5.5 minutes. If I don't make any errors, I can get this. Although we do have a bonus minute, so I do have a little bit of leeway. Just can't make many mistakes. We're getting there, guys. We are getting there. Now I gotta remember who actually requested this, so I can send them a picture. He was a very chatty guy, so I think I know who it is. I think I remember his follow name, so we will see. We're getting there, we're getting there, we're getting there. Okay. Guys, I think I'm gonna get there. I think I'm gonna make it. Ah! Not if I do that. Gotta stop looking away. Gotta stop looking away. Alright guys, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes. 3.5 because I got a bonus minute. Almost 4 minutes. I'm gonna get there. I'm gonna get this one finished. I'm gonna get a nice little shot at the end of this before I go off the air. Ah! Not if I do that! Okay. Alright, so I think we're good for now. Alright. So we are gonna have to go back a little bit further to see this fully. Looks pretty small when you see it like this. But let's see when you see it like this. We got a minute left here, so yeah, that looks a bit bigger. No, pick that back up. So we're just gonna add a line or two here. We got a little bit here, then I'm gonna go to the sign off, and then I'm gonna get out of here for a little bit. I will be back on shortly after that again. I'm going to probably be playing some Scrap Mechanic here in a little bit. But I do have someone coming over that I have to talk to for a few. So it'll probably be at least 30 minutes, maybe a little more. And then I'll be back on with some Scrap Mechanic tonight. I've been meaning to play it more and more. And I need to get people on to play with me though. So hopefully maybe we'll find the Loco. See if he's down to play some games tonight. I've been trying to get a hold of him. Maybe he'll be down to and we can give him the good news. We got good news for him, so I'm hoping that he finds time to hang out. But yeah, and this looks like we are at the hour here. So I gave a bonus minute of building, so I'm gonna do one or two more layers while we wait here to get finished with that, and then we'll go see Mrs. Fish. Yeah. Yes, I'm seeing someone coming over whose last name is Fish. Yes. It's female, has an unfortunate last name. It's a great last name, but at the same time it can be unfortunate when you're speaking about her. Alright, so, and I have to introduce her to Spike. She'll like Spike. Alright, and our bonus minute is coming to an end. So that is all. This is all she wrote. This is the last line for the night. So I can just leave us here. Oh, I need to finish that. Those assholes. Stop messing with my blocks. Alright, so I'm going to sign off of this game here, but as always, I am going to end us on a little bit of Heavy Step as he's made this for me, so I'm going to continue using it. Let's see here. Bam! And we're good. So this is my closeout again. Let's see what they say they were going to be here. 15 minutes, about 18 minutes ago. Cool. Alright, so enjoy the sounds of Heavy Step as I exit out here. Thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure. And do you guys want to see me build anything ever? Let me know. I'll be around on Saturday building that Saturn rocket, and I'll be back later tonight playing some Scrap Mechanic. Thanks again for joining me.